Hi there girly boys! So today I'll do a Q&A with your questions from Instagram, from my Instagram story. And I'll try to do this weekly, and also you can leave some questions in the commentary section below. Or of course, in my story, probably it will be every Wednesday. I don't know yet, but you have to follow me on Instagram. Please do that. So let's see what you people have asked for this week. First question is actually an advice. Any tips for someone 6 feet tall with big shoulders? Yes, I have some tips for you when it comes to crossdressing, and it's pretty easy. If you feel comfortable, do it. So you don't have to lose anything. But if you are afraid that, I don't know, if your shoulders are your insecurities, from what I know, it's better to not show them, actually, to cover them. Actually, I don't show my shoulders too much, for example, and to wear darker clothes rather than colorful things or, I don't know, white tops. And about the fact that you probably are too tall and you want to cross dress, it's not a big problem. You can wear heels if you want, of course, but also you can wear some kind of platforms and you will look cool. Would you marry a man? This is a pretty easy question because, as I know, I don't really like men, but for now I'm pretty insecure and I don't know, I don't trust this marriage institute anymore, so I don't think I will ever marry someone for now. I enjoy dressing as a girl, but in the end I always feel bad about what I do. What would you advise me? Well, I think everyone of us actually encountered this situation where they feel guilty about doing something in general, and in this case, cross-dressing. To feel guilty about cross-dress, probably it's a common feeling, but it's because we were told not to do it. So yes, mainly this is why you are feeling guilty, but you have to know that it's okay. So you don't have to. So it's better actually not to hide it from people because it will hurt you more to do this in private. So yes, what I will advise you is, I will not advise you, but I will say that you're okay with it, like you're a cool person if you do this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you. So I don't know if this helps, but I hope so. How old were you first time when you cross-dress? Well, I think I did this from, I don't know, from as I remember actually. Probably I was 3 the first time when I remember I was doing this with my mom's heels or trying to do heels from little toys, and yes, I remember this actually. So probably 3 years old. I was 3 years old, but I didn't know what I do, and I don't know why, again, if we go back to that question about feeling guilty, but I remember that I felt guilty about this back then. So probably is somehow, I don't know, as I said before, it's a common feeling to feel guilty when you do cross-dress because the society told you not to do it. Should we abolish the gender binary? This is an interesting question, but I don't know, I will not put it like this. I will say it's better to accept any gender and to accept everybody as they are. So if they are not harming anyone. But here you have to see what people understand by harm, because obviously it seems that, I don't know, religious people, for example, religious, like extreme religious people see us as a threat, for example, as a harm for the kids, and things like this. But obviously, in my perception, we are not the harm. In general, I would say that I will not put the problem like we should abolish gender binary. I will say that it's better to accept people, and if it will be a revolution to to do this, I will be there. Do you shave your legs? This is a question that probably it will be in many of those Q&As. Yes, I do this, and I do it with a electric shaver, and I do it one time in 2 weeks. So it doesn't grow too much. I actually shave my arm too. It's probably when I go to work, like with my arm shaved, because it's weird. People from work don't know about me doing this, but sometimes I see that they are looking at my arms. But yeah, it's okay. I pass through those starings. Of course, people are asking for dating, but I don't know who tried to date on Instagram, especially when, I don't want to brag about it, and also I don't want to look like I'm some kind of an ignorant person, but you don't do this on Instagram when it comes to this, I don't know, a Q&A story. it's not a cool thing to do. It says much. Do you want to be friends with benefits with me? Someone asks. Well, it seems that actually the only one that will have some kind of benefits from this, it will be the person that asks, because especially because he's a man, and it seems that many men are looking for me, but I don't really answer to them because I know what they want, and I know that it will be a benefit only for them. Do you have friends that cross-dress as well? Well, I don't really have friends like to meet in person, but I do have some friends from Instagram that do cross-dressing, and I will not give you names, but they are awesome and amazing, and we have some support for each other, and we are all around the world. So we are a cool, let's say, community, or I don't know, we have some kind of friendships and ask each other about stuff about cross-dressing, and not only. What do you prefer, the panty or a tongue? I really prefer boys' underwear, actually. So I don't really like this fetishism around panties in this community, and I will talk about this in another video. And the most innocent question here, what's your favorite season? Well, I think it's spring and probably the start of the autumn, because the weather is moderate here where I live in Europe, because I don't know, in the summer it's too hot and I cannot wear anything, because I like to wear boots rather than, I don't know, open shoes and stuff like this. And I really like to wear actually jackets, but when it's too cold, I'm freezing, as everybody do. So yes, my favorite seasons are the ones that are moderated when it comes to temperature. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. This was the first Q&A here, and I hope that we will see each other in the next week with another one. And as I told you, you can leave any question in the commentary section below, and also you have to follow me on Instagram to see when I post the question section on my story. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day, night, or whatever, and don't forget to be yourself.